Hi everybody, this is True620, also known as Susan. Today is Friday, January 6th, and I guess I just decided to make a video because I am feeling a bit lonely, isolated, I guess. I'm not trying to be a downer, but it's the truth of the matter. I live in a very rural area. So as far as, going to support groups and things like that, there's not a whole lot of that going on. There is a support group that meets, supposed to be once a month here, but they haven't met since November and decided that they would not meet till the last part of January. And to be honest, excuse me, I got a cold again. Don't know how, because I never leave the house. But anyways, the support group decided not to meet till the end of January. And I don't know if I'm really going to go back or not, just because, and everybody is great, but there's one person there, and she's the one that heads up the group, and she was really super nice to me whenever I first met her, and it was outside a support group. But for whatever reason, as of lately, I just kind of get this feeling that she would just really rather me not be there, or to even speak at the group. And she always lets it be known that this is her group. So, at first I was like, okay, she doesn't want to be buddy-buddy. She works at the pharmacy that I use, and I noticed that she kind of started, anytime she'd see me, she'd like go the other way or act like she was avoiding me. So like I said, I was like, okay, that's fine. Not everybody wants to be buddy-buddy, and I'm cool with that. But then I noticed anytime that I would join in a conversation, she would do an eye roll. So I don't think I'm going to be going back. Everybody else is great, and I know a lot of people say, well, don't mind her, you still need to go, but seriously, I just don't want any negativity around me. It's hard enough going through battling the whole isolation thing. I'm having a really hard time today. My mother had to take my father. I'm sorry. It doesn't help because my mother had to take my father to the ER today. He had a bilateral or a double knee replacement on the 19th. And he doesn't seem to be doing very well. His hemoglobin levels were really low. And but they went ahead and released him because he did really good in therapy, but he hasn't been eating. And then last night he started getting sick again, and then all through the night and today, so Mom had to take him to the ER, and right now they're running blood work and upper GI and lower GI, and just trying to figure out what's going on with him. Got him on an IV, pumped him, full of fluids and anti-nausea medicine, but he feels about the same. And, he'll probably be okay. They'll probably figure out what's going on with him, but, hey, that's my dad. And it bothers me because I can't be there with him and my mother. Not that I would be able to really do anything, but, I'm here with the girls, the babies, and that's okay. I just, a lot of the times, feel helpless. Wow. Another thing is I just, besides that, weighing heavy on my heart. I just get a feeling that a lot of times that people just don't really understand how I'm feeling right now. I don't even really feel like I'm struggling with food so much anymore, but I don't know. I think I'm just having a depressing moment, and I know I need to snap out of it. Sorry, guys. I guess I thought whenever I had weight loss surgery and I would start losing the weight, that I'd start feeling better and I would get out of the house more, and it's not quite happening like what I thought it would. My energy level is not quite like what I had hoped it would be, and it probably would be more if I would get out and about. But I have become such a recluse through my weight gain and the embarrassment and not wanting to go out that it's hard for me to get out. And I think I use the excuse a lot of the times that the babies, I don't want to get out with the babies. It's too cold. I can't, go to the grocery store with them, which in truth, that is difficult to do your grocery shopping with two little ones. So a lot of times I'll wait till either their father gets home, or, and I just go by myself, or, we wait till the weekend and we all go together. But, my husband, he's up at the crack of dawn. Actually, before the crack of dawn, he's up at 4 o'clock and out the door. And then he's coming home at dark. He works hard and long hours. And, so he's gone, and I just, I'm here all day long, and I don't leave. I don't work anymore because I stay home with the girls. My choice. And I still want to, but doggone it, I want to be able to get out and to interact with people. I used to be more involved in after I moved here to this little town, I got really involved in church and started singing in the praise and worship, and then prior to meeting my husband, I started singing in a Christian band, and that fell away. And then after I had my first daughter, I went back, but I told them, hey, I can't get really committed and involved in this, and because I was going to have I wanted to have another baby. I wanted to have the girls close together, and that's what I did. That's whenever, in between those two pregnancies, is whenever I gained another 80 pounds. Anyways, I went from around 300. Oh man, my top weight was 337. I found out when I was pregnant with Sarah, my second one, that I was at 305, and that just floored me. And then after I had her, I was up at 337. That's whenever I was encouraged. Of all people, my father encouraged me. He's like, have you ever looked into having, the weight loss surgery? And a little diner that they go to in a neighboring town, there's a lady there. Matter of fact, she goes to the support group. Had the vertical sleeve, same one as I did. And so Tammy, the waitress, she gave the information to my mother and my father, and they relayed it to me. So I, lo and behold, went to the same surgeon. So I know Pardon me, guys. I'm so sorry. I know that there are other people around, that have had the weight loss surgery, but I need to pick myself up and make myself get out and go. This is so ridiculous. I've been living like this, like a hermit, for way too long. I just don't interact anymore, and this is not living. So, I know that I promised my son that on Sunday we would start, going back to church together. I mean, he goes right now, but that's something important for him and for me too, for all of us. We just got away from it. So we're going to start doing that again. So that'll be one way of doing so. I know that the band that I was in has, I've been going back there. I'm not performing with them, but I am helping them out with some music. I really don't totally know how I feel about jumping right back into that. I do enjoy singing. I don't enjoy being up on stage and being fat. That's uncomfortable. You're more concerned, for fear of people being more concerned with how big you are than how, well the music sounds. Anyways, I know, I'm going to go ahead and post this because, sometimes you have your up days and sometimes you have your down days. So, this is me going to post one of my down days. So I know it'll get better and I'll have an up day and I'll post then too. But anyways, thank you for listening. I had nobody else to go to but my YouTube friends. Because I feel like if anybody understands the ups and downs, that it would be y'all. Anyways, y'all have a great day and y'all just be blessed. Talk to you later. Bye.